Jason Zimmerman's here today to talk to Emory men's basketball. Coach, you guys are heading into the final 3 weeks of the season, tied for first place. 5 games left in the conference starting this weekend with a home games against NYU and Brandeis.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that it's you're down to the last 5, right? You're down to the last 3 weeks, and really 2.5 weeks if you, as far as days, as you're coming down the stretch here, for sure. I think we continue to get better, right? In these next 3 weeks, we got to continue to get better if we want to attain all those goals that we set out to attain at the beginning of the season. And I think our guys understand that. They've been through the process. A lot of these guys have been through it twice, if not 3 times. So they've been through the grind of the UAA season and the travel and the preparation and the great teams that we play against. And guys are well prepared for it, for you, and we're well prepared for them. So, yeah, we're looking forward to it and looking forward to Friday night.
Coming off a split of a couple of home games, it just goes to show, even though you're playing at home, nothing's guaranteed. Came up short Friday against Chicago. Then really exciting, come from behind win against Wash on Sunday. Just talk about this past weekend.
Yeah, it's a 40-minute game every time you go play, and we talked about it on Friday night. We thought we were controlling the game for most of the 30 minutes or so, and then the last 10 minutes, like Chicago just took control of the game, and they were really good offensively, and they were really good defensively for the whole weekend. I think they went up to Rochester, and they were really good again defensively. And those last 10 minutes of our game on Friday night, we just we couldn't get back into control of the game, and couldn't get our defensive possessions were bad, and that allowed for energy on their part. And yeah, we talked about it a lot, being 40 minutes, and you can't relax, right? You can't take a possession off, because that possession can lead to 2 or 3 more possessions, and then the game swings. In the basketball today is just such a game of momentum. I think Sunday is the opposite happened, right? Sunday was, it's a typical Sunday UAA game. It's not going to be pretty. You're just going to have to find a way, both teams. And, Wash did a great job early in the game, just controlling tempo, they made great shots. They were guarding us, and they controlled the game. And in the last 10 minutes, our guys decided to guard and decided they want to make a game of it, right? And we were able to pull it out down the stretch. So, yeah, it's college basketball, and it's for coaches, it's pretty stressful and nerve-wracking, but it's a great game.
Getting back to this weekend, NYU is here Friday. You look at their record; they're up sub 500. They've been in a number of close games, and they got some veterans on that team. How about a quick preview about NYU?
Yeah, they've been playing a lot of different types of defenses. They've been playing more man-to-man recently, but they've been mixing up zones, and it's a different rhythm to the game. They have their size is a big advantage for them. We have to be ready and prepared to battle on the glass, because they rebound the heck out of it. And then they got some guys that can really shoot it. Some veterans, some seniors that have been there and know what it's like in the UAA. So it's a test for us. Up there, we played pretty well in the last 8 minutes of the game at NYU, but I think the game was tied with 10 minutes to go, and we ended up pulling away in the last 8 minutes or so. But it's just one of those games that we just talked about. You got every possession is important to you.
5 games left in the conference schedule. What do you see as the keys down these last few weeks? We've always talked about getting better, but anything you're going to focus in on in particular? Or?
I think we got to be our flow offensively has got to be a little bit better. We were pretty choppy on this last couple games. Just our flow from our transition into our motion, into our so if we do something late shot clock. So our flow's got to be a little bit better offensively. We have a lot of guys that can score it. We have a lot of weapons offensively. We got to be able to use all those weapons offensively. And then defensively, we got to do a better job of guarding without fouling. I think we got to do a better job of contesting and personnel-wise, knowing the personnel. And there's times when we've been really good at it, but we just have to be more consistent for 40 minutes, and we're getting there. I think we have a chance. I think we have a chance in the next 3 weeks to get better, and I think we have a chance in the next 3 weeks to make a run at it.
All right, Coach. Thanks very much for your time. We'll let you get back to work. Again, Friday night, NYU, 8 o'clock. Then Sunday, Senior Day, we're going to recognize Nick before the game. That starts at noon.
Yeah, and I'd say Nick's had a great career with us, right? Hadn't been on the court as much as he would like, I'm sure. But he's one of the best teammates we've ever had in the program, and we've had a lot of really special teammates. He lives the code as well as anybody who's ever come here. He trusts and commits and cares about what's going on in our basketball program, and he's really the backbone of this team in the locker room. And he actually had a great 2, 3, 4 minute stretch on Sunday in the first half. Just his character, it shows about his character, being able to stay with it in practice, being able to stay with it, and when he's called upon, he was ready, and he's going to be ready. And it's a tremendous testament to Nick and his character.
All right, Coach. Well, we'll catch up with you next week.
Thanks, John.